くりしたーちょっと待ってね。プロモポンやるか。いらっしゃい、来てくれてるや。ました。始まりました。オッケー。びっくりしたー。指が引っかかって退席中になったまま戻れなくなった。というわけで、お疲れ様です。ニーナです。というわけで、今日は、パワーリンゴ氏いらっしゃい。待って、こっちから行けないの？ここ？パパがいらっしゃい。来てくれてありがとう。待って。ここ、ぐるっとしないであそこに、なんかジップラインかなんか繋いでもらってもいいです？めちゃくちゃ大変なんだが。いちいちここぐるっと回っていかないといけない感じ。まあ、いっか。うん。3連休じゃー。ちなみに FF をやっておりますが、私はすでにカリアかダウンランドがやりたい。エイペックスでもいい。そんな気持ちです。ロスフィールドさん、おじさんとミドが一緒に活動してんの今。
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh no, I'm just a messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more
suited to the task.
Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
前回も思ったけど、もう割と終盤だよね、これ。
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of rock crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
私が合図しかしてないのは今タラコを食べながらビールを流し込んでいるからです。
All the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble.
クライブたち
meanwhile moves in
のお
earnest.
かげでもうほぼ
The Einherjar
どこの
has
国
been
も死んでる
sighted
からね。
off storm. The world, in short, is
本
in
当に
chaos.
すぐ混沌
It
で
would
すよ。
seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand,
うん。
to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
でも結局マザークリスタルを壊したら、その、エーテルというか、
A castle of
ま
sand.
だの
Not
Oh,
my
you
best
are-
flourish, but it seemed fitting.
まともに
The
戻る
reports
み
I've
たいな
received
話
are
だったんじゃない
considerably
の？
more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of
な
their
いのか。
nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
そうだね。
Defending a farmhouse against a band of
最
chocobo
悪の
thieves
状
is
況
one
ね。
thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance.
うん。
Should the king of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
あと結局、今ほとんどの国
None
の
but us.
長が死んでたり、消えてたりな感じだから、どうにかしてファイル結局、王様として君臨しないとまずいのでは？トラスクさんいらっしゃい、来てくれてありがとう。Thank you。ねえ。実際どうするつもりなんだろう。エンディングというか、最後の方に向けて。語りべーい。あら、ポクラテスー。
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
まあ、しばらくお話を聞くターンなんで。
It
お酒
doesn't
を飲
take
み
a
なが
court
ら。
astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible.
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
まあま
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would
あ。
he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts.
なんかまた、
Had I the journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been
サ
able
ブ
to
クエ
tell
とか
you
でもし
more,
かして
but
見つけ
alas,
てくれるパター
I
ンのや
fear
つか？
all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope.
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the
あ
others
あ、
had
じゃ
to
あ、オ
say.
ットーさんのところに戻って、でも本当にあと、大きな戦いは1、2回な感じがするね。私、サブクエを一切やってないからな、今。
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
何があった？
Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves.
ほいほい。
Martha's got a Kashik out her gates and talk of monsters
No.
roaming the hills outside of Northreach.
見
Just
た
put
こ
the
とが
wind
な
up
い。
Isabel and her
お
lot.
ーね。
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference.
まあまあ、
Which means
いいですよ。
there's only two people who cared.
芝居たるやない
Jill
かい。
and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
もう武器防具はね、この前作ってるからね。マーサの問題。待って、間違えたわ。違うわ。こっちだわ。で、こっちだわ。マスター。こっち。 もう一個ぐらい。8。ほい。まあまあ朝からだね。はあ。大変なことになっておる。はい。大丈夫？
It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered. What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. Let the men know you've come to help.
We're on our way.
さてさて、じゃあ向かいましょう。ルルルルル
You don't think they've abandoned us?
ああ、まあまあまあまあ。この感じ。ザコ3回やって。この問題、いやでもな、まだなんか大丈夫な気がするな。
We deal with the Akashic first.
Okay. Hey, no. Okay. まあまあまあまあ簡単だね。よし。端から縛いていって。さて。怪我人の収容して。
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
なんか重っ。なんで
And to think you took them for thieves.
Oh.
A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all!
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
なんか不穏な音楽ですね。私の群れが仲間をグイーン。あ、律儀に持ってたりしない？どうなの？お、大変そうやで。
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about? I didn't sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rossfield, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
we thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
まだいるね。あー、硬そうだね。
We need to get the.
Do you think we can hold them off?
we can certainly try.
Okay.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Yes. Laura.
Too slow.簡単なお仕事。うん。パパパパパパパパパ。うん。そうね。そんなに重くない戦闘が数何回か続く感じかな。 You've never been one to shy away.
やれることやっただけだ
I
よ。
see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down East Pool way. Too
Na
thick to be a
るほどね。
A sec. Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the.
Don't you worry about.
The moment my men are.
はい、すいません、ちょっと飛ばしていこう。これ、なんか、仕方がないんだけど。ね、なんかね。
Mad dogs.
こう、全部、こんな感じでウェーブ製の雑魚敵ラッシュをすることになるのかなって思うとちょっとね。早く走って。脱げ。 周辺です。ゴブリン
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down.
はいはいはいはいはいはい。ほらー。はいよー。第2ウェーブ開始します。
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait.
頑張ろう。
Shall we?
へへい。はいはいはいはい。やったー。よいしょー。あ、ほい、勝て。さて、ウェーブ2もクリアして、これで3方向終わったから終わりなのかな？まだある感じかな？あってもおかしくはない。
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long.
Then we make for Martha.
戻りましょう。でも結局のところウェーブでめっちゃアカシアが発生してるんだったら、あんまり解決になってない気がするよね。
What did you find out there?
The same as
Wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Okay.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
まあまあ、マーサーさんはなんだかんだ言って、ウェイドとか、いろんなところとちゃんと協力してるからなんとかなりそうだね。
My lord, There's some...
紹介
Oscar, over here.
ああ、さっきの見習いさん。
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch.
先ほどはどうも。どうもどうも。
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
あ
Oh, he didn't.
あ、なるほど。
But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait.
何
If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire?
なんで
I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to
犬
disappoint
道
you,
だけど
Oscar,
大丈夫かな
but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing.
Oh.
And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire?
いや
Would that really be so bad?
いや
You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
いや
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
いやー、正直ちょっとそれは握手な気がしてならないけど大丈夫？とりあえずマーサのところは終わった。そしたらこっち二人見る。二人見る。どうなっとん？
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle.
せやせや。
Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
何があっ
What did you
た？
say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem.
なるほどね。
And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
これも私がやる仕事のうちの一つか。ね。
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood
Yeah,
for
yeah.
blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
じゃあ、
But what happens when
た
they
だで
come back?
激強なドミナントをぶつけるということでいかがでしょう？
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
あら。ビクトルって言われると、羊的だね。うん。
Victor.
うん。
What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness.
Mom!
These are cursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
おいでおいで。おっ。
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of
面白がってる時点でだいぶ悪党な気がするけ
Pay Conrad a
ど。悪
visit.
党な気
See
が
if
す
you
るけど。
can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
オッケー。行っておいで。
Your faces are not well known in this
あ、
town.
私たちも行くの
That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
ヤジ飛ばせばいいのやいややいや。こっち先。機械から。
Picture it, Conrad. Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
簡単すぎん君ら。
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
また後でね。じゃ、我々はナターリエの方に行きましょう。
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
守りたいという気持ちは変わらないだろうからね。
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
じゃあこのウェーブをしばき切れば。
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert. Very well.
いいよ。
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes I concede are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
さて、じゃあこっからバトルパートですね。へへへへ。
I'll take that one.
I don't. はいはいはいはいはいはいはい。はい、風の竜巻で吹っ飛んでいただいて、なんかもうわからん。はい、燃えてください。はいよ。はいはい、ドカーン。さあやってまいりましょう。リミットブレイク。ひたすらに攻撃を打ち続けるだけの簡単なお仕事です。よろしくお願いします。痛い。痛い。はいよ。ドッカーン。はいよー。はいよー。キワキン回してよー。終わった。オッケー。
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
来週ぐらいには終わるかな、FF な。終わりそうな予感はするな。
Natalie,
Oh.
I owe you an
Okay,
apology.
okay.
You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalamil.
We all saved Dalamil.
Okay. 一見落着。
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both.
I take it from your
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over the
まあ
details?
でも、
We are
よそに
united, and that is all that
頼らず
matters. As for you, Sid,
自分
you fight considerably better than you act.
いや失礼。
I'll take that as a
自
compliment.
分たちで守れるんだったらそれが言っちゃうんだからね。びっくりだわ。はい。で、お、ここ。
we find Isabel?
The bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes.
The
garrison's being sorted.
どっちだったの？あっちだったわ。
I can't do it.
大変な感じだったりする？
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but
ああ、アカシア系かな？
they've taken so many. I've lost count.
A Kashik, but different.
Ultimus thralls.
ああ。
And what of your mistress? Is she here?
神殿のそばで出てくる
No.
やつらかな？
She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Okay. そう。こっちから上がってあっち下がって。
Four left for more in the
ちょ
captain's
っとなん
orders.
か妙に紫なんだよね。嫌なきつな色をしてるよね。
Please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with them.
本当に任せられるのかな？逃げたりしない？
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly, and sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
Okay. 聞いてみよう。
We'll talk to the survivors.
ニニどうしたの？
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Okay. ムーアの家の中から出てきた。え？
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when...
ああ、じゃあムーアにいるね。なるほどな。
Where's my Joseph?
It's all right.
行ってみようね。
Just rest now.
大事に。
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
今日はでもね、そんなに長いことしないよ。
I assume you have a plan?
ここって定期配信じゃん。やるならやるってじゃなくて定期配信じゃんねえ。あ、待って。アイテム。これをここ。なんか曲がすごいエモい。ちょっと物悲しい。あ、待って、やるならやるって連絡してなんだったらあれだよ、ベルマークつけといてよ。やったらやったよっていう通知がいくから。割とあれ早いよ、びっくりする。わー、エーテルだまりー。通知を催促してるウォークルームをやるか。通知を催促、たまにはしていかないといけないなと思って。じゃあ、ツイッターの通知じゃないよ。X の通知は別に。誰がスペクターそうね。おららららららららららなかなか燃えてもらいましょう。危ない。あーこっちいいですね。看板だから人ぶってるとかそんなんじゃないよ。おい。あー、燃えてけー。ほらららー。ほらー。ほらー。ほらー。ほらー。ブロッキング。ほらー。ほらー。わだー。さあ、近接戦闘仕掛けてくるやつはタイタンいいね。タイタンのスロードッジは楽だね。
Do you think there are more?
There
are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
なんか青いもやの中に紫の空って多分実際になったら怖いんだろうけど、ちょっと幻想的でいいね。
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet.
これで3つともクリア
There
し
will
た
be
ぞ。
more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, my lady. The garrison will be ready.
潔い。
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt.
まあね。
It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Whatever it takes, eh?
確かにそれはそうなんだろうけどね。
I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
ご褒美にありつくまで
Lest
み
you
んな死
wonder,
ねな
I'm
くな
not
ったな。
foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
いいのよ、いいのよ。な。ララララララ。
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, I think.
エリアマップ。戻れと。ビュン。ビュン。さて、おっと、おっとさん。どう見せる
Was wondering when you turn
な
up.
ってよ。
Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
これはそう。
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess
住所
yourself.
起きた
Now's the time
オ
to
ッケーオ
visit
ッケー
the
オッケーオッケー
infirmary.
来い来い来い来い来い来い来い来い来い来い
Talia
来い
says
来い
your
来い
brother's
来い
awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
この前の感じだとそうだったね。
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
ライブにバハムート取られてるし
Had I
ね。
but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs.
新キャラというか新組織だね。
Even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
でも
But you,
クライブは
Clive,
そうだね。
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there.
まる
The
で
fact Ifrit can
P
even
から
exist
始まるゲームの
goes
主
against
人公みたい
everything
だ
we
よね。
thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
なるほどね。
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
器として成長させるためでしょ
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
his mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost.
ああ、なるほどね。
We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
いや、そこで言ったら、お兄ちゃんのためだけじゃないじゃん。もはや。
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
おお。
さんも左腕に横綱竜封印してるから似てるなフロントであ
邪流。なんだっけ、包帯の巻き方を忘れちまったからなってやつだな。封印解いたらもう戻れなくなるやつだ。
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
だよね。
No, but they're all right for
ああ、
now.
オッケーオッケーオッケー。
They're hiding with Gav at midship.
ああ、なるほどね。
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall.
まあ、
Otto,
船ないと
prepare a stolus.
最後の時
Tell
に行
Gav
け
to
ないか
stay
らね。
exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map.
まあ、
Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
ジョシュアの従者はどこにいたのね。
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
まあ、あと
Thank you.
言ったところでついてきそうだしね。
I'll look after him.
それだったら一緒に行った方がまだ。デレロン。クロジットエコーズ。クロジットエコーズってなんか曲の名前でありそうだね。かっこいいよさげ。 行こう行こう。大丈夫？死なない？ほい。光と闇と。オーケー。
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
もうちょっと早く走って。
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
これでいい。
Let us see about it.
はいはい。いったー、オーバーが。あそこにもおる。やだな。どうもー。動いてって。自爆放置しちゃった。へへー。ん？
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
あー、ここが食われてる。もかわいそう。もったいないって言いそうになった。スルー。言おうとした。サブクエする。
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
わかんないことだらけだからね。
Then we'll just have to be careful.
だいぶもう本当に終焉には向かってそうだけど。さて。なんじゃそう。結構遠い。1キロぐらいは移動させられるのかな、これ。
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
どうもー。どうも。
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
ガシャン。
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
なんか
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne.
名前だけ聞くとなんかカルトっ
Or more
ぽい。
specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
なるほどね。
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the
そこに
preservation and enactment of the rights of
囲まれ
ancestral
てたんだ
communion.
ね。
After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
ふんふんふんふん。
And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them.
あーね。
And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Thorne.
あーで、オーディンがラスボス手前のボスだね、じゃあね。大変だ。
But are we truly safe here in the Agora? The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
いやいや。議論はいいけど、喧嘩する暇はなくない？
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What did you... What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
あーね。
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
いや。
Enough.
どう考えても無理でしょ。ああ。刺激が強すぎる。
that you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
そうだね。まだでも、私はアムートの力手に入れたけど使ってないんだよね。
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
どこにあんの？ああ、はいはいはい。神殿で見たじゃん。
Phoenix Gate, Drake's breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
なるほどね。
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty.
辛いよね、従者としてはね。今までずっとそばにいたのに。
If that is your wish, Your Grace.
尊敬もしてたんだろうし。
But please be safe. If aught were to befall you, I...
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
いや、ちょっと。
Let's find our friends.
今までの中で一番辛いかも。さて。
cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go. Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
自分を出すこともなく
The free cities under siege?
じゃないよね。にゃー。ぐるーり。
Orcs. Let us be rid of them.
は？落ち着き。一番必要のない言葉です。はいどう。カーン。まだ。いいよ。落ち着きなんて不要です。不要なんですよ。偉い人にはそれがわからんのですよ。
Clive. Smoke.
Is
the city fallen?
目的地周辺。大変なことになってる感じがするけど。さて
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
じゃあそこに行ってからオーディンと直接対決かな。いや、直接対決はしないか。戦うとしたらこの後多分向こうの城に戻ってからだもんね。そうしないとクリスタルが砕けないから。船が沈没しておる。
そうだね、フロムフォンやるか。
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
一目惚れしたとかそんな話なの？違うよね。ジョシュアって誰に対してもそういうことする人なの？まさか。
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
そうだね。
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
バイロンさん一番かわいそうな感じがするんだよね。
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned. But silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rosfield, you little gutter snipe!
マイカンさんが本当に一番かわいそう。
Shall we then?
うん。
And you keep Clive safe.
Be
careful.
Both of you.
You too.
ただね、クライブ、イフリートに自分から頑張ってなるはできるけど、こういう時に簡単に、じゃあ、権限しまーすとはならんみたいだね。うん。あ、弾いてからやってますかーい。待て待てー、待て待て待て待て待て待て待て待て待て待て待て待てはい。はよ。これにはなれるんだけどね。だよ危ない。あ、無駄打ちしちゃった。オッケー。おいやん。あー。待て待て待て待て待て待て。うわー。すごいな。これで飛んでっていただきましょう。オッケー。
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
よし。うい。カポンとかライトンとか急に世界観が変わり始めた。いやでもなんか種族が違うんでしょ。アジア圏に近い何かみたいな何かでしょ。痛い。はいよ。 よ。ドン。コンボで当たれー。回復ほら必殺技だー。間違えたー。おいよはい。おいよー。ドーン。まだやっとでこっちか。はい、違う。こっちか。こっちだの。早いんや。危ない。よーいしょ。ほら終わったらしい。はい。イーズイイーズイ。
That sounded big.
おお。
Joshua and Jill must be busy.
大爆破。あら。めんどくさいやつがいる。よいしょー。この感じ。待って待って。おらーい。了解だー。はよー。よいしょ。よいしょ。痛い。危ないな。はいよ。 ザに行っちゃったね。
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather.
あいよ。
There may still be survivors inside.
間違えた。さあ、ここら辺でポーヨン。やったー、ハイポーヨンが手に入った。イエーイ。
Where are they?
ここ広場だからなんか出てきたりしない？やっぱりね。そんな気がしたよ。
Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
はいよー。さあ、みんなここに巻き込まれるのです。あ、はい。トコトコトコトコトコトコトコトコトコトコトコトコトコ。
Where is your master? What does he want?
You've caused quite the commotion.
But
then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Slaveman of House Harvard. And you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Nice try. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
そうだね。あれ6本足 ?8 本足？いや、そんなんだよね。オッケー。へいへい。間違えた。痛い痛い痛い痛い。えい。 ちょっといやでもかっこいいな。
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame.
What now?
A gift from my liege lord Zarth. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos.
あーね。ってことはこれは乗ってないとまずい。
Yes. Yes.
ないよ。危ない。今の入るんだ。おほーい。
Seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
まずくない？
Nice try.
で？危ない。
Nice try. Nice try.
おい。はいはいはいはい。痛い。危ないよ。はいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいネットワンズスピアやだ。で、取ってきて、取ってきて、取ってきて、で、2箇所連続で落ちてきて、オッケー。あ、勝った。 パンダというかコンボが強いね。
The vessel is strong. My liege.
いやー、短距離ワープ主人公クライブ覚えられない？
You're all right.
いや、フェニックス使ってるか。
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late.
なんか地響きしんかった今。
What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
あ、大変だ。
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
はい。
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel.
なら殺しはしないんだろうけど。
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
やばくない？ジルとジョシュはやばくない？どっちかっていうと、じゃあ圧倒的にジルまずくない？ベリー一撃？マジ？
Joshua!
え、待った。ジル。ああ、よかったよかった。ケンちゃんと持って帰ってくれるんだ。やばいね。
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
うえー。郊外ね。
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we're up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself.
いや、その前に足切られてるからね。首はかろうじて切られなかったけど。
Who taught me that?
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
あと一撃と見せかけて。
What of the royalists?
数回の斬撃だったっていう。
Fucked off. The
た
lot
ま
of
にある
them,
やつね。
along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him.
ジルは
Clive. Jill didn't come back.
No.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
なるほどね。そういう見分ける方法がある
We
の
must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings.
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
言い出したら聞かないんだから。じゃあ戻って。
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Enterprise. Ottoさん。
Paul said it was an army of a cash.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are...
Clive? Where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
まあそれはそう。
They're all right.
そもそもフェニックスは最初死んだとて復活するっていうものだからね。なんでもありよ。
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop. If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail? This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these. I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know. Well, did you find anything? Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first... Tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than what, 11, 12 when she called that thing together. You surprised us all. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that bad old box had to do with anything? I think she may have hidden something inside it. Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts.
After things in the hideaway went one time or another.
あ、もう今の話何にもわかんなくなっちゃった。オーケストリオン。オーケストリオン、あ、曲流してくれたやつね。
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't.
止まっちゃった。
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
曲がちょいちょい止まる。あれ？
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of.
Oh.
Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
本当に使えるの？大丈夫そう？本当？
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canada. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
セーブ。一応新しいセーブデータ。で、これで、よし。造船所。みんな静かに作業してる。
Right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
Yeah. The Iron Yard's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
クライムたちのいる大陸と、ウォールードの大陸は別の大陸だからね。何大陸っていう名前なのかまでは覚えてないけど。さあ、食い止めてまいりましょう。ここはで向こうに乗り込むぐらいで、ここはおしまいかな。
Here they come.
もしかしたら、クライム側の大陸から向こうに渡ったのか、それかぶっちゃけまだいっぱいあれはあるだろうからね、暇というか。そう思う理由はこの前、バハムート戦でなんだっけ、宇宙まで出ていたからね、おそらく。
I thought you said that ship was fast!
ほらーバカ野郎って言われてるけど、こんなに言われないかねえ。それはそう。よっ、はいよー、5枚ぐらいだったらはいよー、 へへー。はいよー。はいよそうだね。鉄王国もそうだね。オープンワールドっていうほどそういう感じじゃないから、あんまり行けるところがなくてね。どこが何かはよく分かってない感じになっちゃうね。
You heard the captain?
うん。これで外出て、海出て。おっ、待った。待って、もしかしてガブ。
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
なるほどね。あ、いっぱいいる。地獄。
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
やばくない？それはやばくない？
Up for another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield?
待って。
Boy, there was a time people called me the executioner. Or was it my eyes? No matter, heads will roll. All the same. Mate, new plan. You leave, we follow.
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor!
発表。
Engine's dead slow ahead.
Have care, my friends. It is not blood that runs through Omega's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
あ、でもそんなに強くない。
But they will fall.
いた。
Like oaks before a woodman's axe.
お前ら出てきすぎじゃない？
How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes. Unless you have the best one.
はいはいはいはいはいはいはい。
Killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
はいよー。燃え尽きちゃいなさい。はい。イエイ。間違えた。いいか。ボカボカボカボカ。
Should we make for the ship? Not yet. Wait for my signal.
痛い。あ、いな。ゴーン。へいへいへい。天才らしい。いけるかな？
Right, run for it.
飛び乗る。 んなことが。おじいちゃんに頑張らせて。最悪まあね、長いはまあフェニックスの力で飛べるかもしれんからね。瞬間移動的なね。死に落ち着いた。ヒヤッとする。うん。レベルアップ。オッケー。
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! Hold on tight!
そっか。ミスれる気候エンジン4機積んでるんだっけか。ナルディア海域ってどこ？インペリアル。ジル。あ。
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
待って、もしかしてジルを殺させたりとかそんなパターンだったりします？
Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
船酔いの可能性もある。
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye, and they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Vandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio. Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, you can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Oh.
Greek of mercy.
ジオン戻ってきたのね。だいぶ君がやったんやで。せや。
ジオン助けてなかった。フロムインク先輩。
ディオンは自分の父親を刺しちゃったせいで、召喚獣に宣言して意識乗っ取られて暴れ回ってた。
My lord.
で、コアをなんか手に入れようとしてたのをフェニックスとクライブで
バハムートを倒したアートの姿に戻ってなかったっけ、フロムインク先輩。
バハムート倒した後人の姿に戻ってたけど、その前にはもうこのぐらいぐちゃぐちゃになってて、人の姿に戻ったタイミングでアナベラとアナベラの子供の方を殺そうとしてた。
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
早っ。
Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye! Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations!
さて、
Let's see what this girl can do.
放置するほかなかったんじゃないかな。
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
かっこいい。ええ
Great Grigor's gas!
避けれた。
One of us.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
めっちゃおう。 やー、船はそんな急旋回はできないけど、今のこの気候のビルになんだろうな、ジェットエンジンに近いものをくっつけてんでしょう。だとしたらワンチャンいけんのかもしれんね。っていうか普通に姿勢制御がえぐいことになりそうだけどえ、待って、ジョシュアが戦うの？マジで言ってる？え？待って、これジル助けてる間に死な？お前がはいはいドン、はいはい燃えちゃえー、ドンつくトントコトットットン。そうね、寿命はガンガン削れるだろうね。ご機嫌やん。カトン、違う、ライトン。これいやー、あっちが大変なことになってるのに。
wants him alive. Hold on, I'm coming for both of you.
答えてくれよ、言われましても。
Many of us. Only one of Jill!
You came.
Get back.
こんな簡単に開く？船燃えちゃうし、船沈んじゃうよ。
I'll explain later. Hands.
大変なことになるよ。
Can you walk?
Out of here, I can.
おお。燃えとる。
Stand still! Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
おう。え？ああ。スレイブにいるな。六本橋だったか。
In earnest then.
TETSUYA. そこから来るね。あ。やばくない？ここにいつに込まれるのはまずくない？普通に船操舵してる状態じゃ操舵できない状態なら、だよねだよねだよねだよねだよね、そうなるよね。え待って待って待って待って、しばらくこれモーセの10回みたいな状態になってるけど、しばらく割れたままなのこの感じ。一時死にそうだけど本当に。
I think so.
うん。これ何がどうなってんの？
But to where?
Hmm? もうそんな感じ？
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive.
Ma.
This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the mother crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
never led astray by your blind resolve. Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate, however much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
ジル今戦える状態じゃないからね。よし。
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Come. Nice try.
Up to now.
Rise, Lithosa. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you.
この子体感ゲージ減らんすぎんじゃない？
This fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you?
あそこに巻き込まれたら
Naught of this world
えら
nor
い
our
勢いで
fates in it. If our fates were
削
so
られそうだな。
easily rewritten, we would all be gods. Defend yourself.
こう R1 を連打することになる。
If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cast off repentance.
これをどうにか防がないとまずい。あー、うまいなー。全然減らん。まずい。あ、まずい。
And thus is the light of hope severed.
切られたー。厳しい。削り
You
切
would
れるって
yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
あ、
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
魔法剣ブレイ
Mythos.
ク
Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
今の一瞬、あ、いや、今のだな。剣が旧式の剣に戻ってる。なんで？
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
大変なことになってしまった。
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try.
今のは引き止めて言うような話ではなくない？
Don't look back.
転移ができるのは神から力をもらったからとかなのかな。じゃないとできる理由がないもんね。ただの人だったらできないだろうし。
どういう理屈なんじゃろなプロモをやるか。
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
寒いから。服濡れちゃったから。
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. Powerless against him.
Then maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe?
でも腕の一部が石にもうなってるよ、この人。
If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man.
手首のあたりかな。
And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
そうね。そう、奪ってないよね、だってね。どっかでもしかしたらそういうことをするのかもしれないけど。
If this is what you want, then.
あ、奪っちゃった。
It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry.
それだけは良かったかな。
My sins, my pain, my sorrow. I see now that they are all a part of me.
石膏は多分止まるんじゃないかな。だってあれは本来クリスタルの力を使って魔法を権限していたのを 人間の体の中にあるマナーを消費することで魔法を軽減させてるみたいな、召喚獣を軽減させてるみたいな話だと思うから、魔法が使えなくなる代わりに化石じゃ石化はストップするんじゃないかな。何か垂れ流してない限りは。
Find a way to save each other.
ちょっと今日肌色成分が多すぎてちょっと私不安なんだけど、ちょっと普通に。
That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know.
違う。召喚獣はクリスタルを使わないから余計に石化するだけで。で、他の人たちはクリスタルでエーテルを、地上のエーテルを引っ張って、魔法を行使してるから土地がどんどん痩せちゃうみたいな話だったと思うよ。ベアラーとかドミナントは結局そこで自分の体を使うことで魔法を使っているから、その代償として体が石化していっちゃう。そうだってシドも石化してたからね。あ、ケンが戻った。
クリスタル使う人も石化しないの？
クリスタル使う人は石化しない。クリスタルが壊れるだけ。いや、クリスタルの中にあるエーテルが切れたら使えなくなるだけかな。ニエボ。トルガルが若干退屈そう。
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
エニックスはとりあえず。よしょが。
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
ほぼほぼ最終決戦になるな、次。
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
そう、こっちの大陸側なんだよね。ね。ここが多分最終決戦ね。だから、ここら辺の、どこかから来たか、もっともっと海の外から来たのか、ここら辺とかね。カソルも持っていけないような島があるから。なんじゃないのかなと思うけど、思っているけれど。
クリスタル壊せば黒の領域がとどまる ってまだ明らかになってないよね、フロムインク先輩。
なってないし、なんだったらまだ黒の領域全然増えてるからね。
Mid says Odin split the sea in two.
まあ、だろうね。
She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true.
本日のスクショタイムです。
Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
さあ、っていうわけで、はい、シワの力を手に入れました。シワスナップ。あー、でも、この感じはフェニックスと似てるんだね。
I should visit Joshua.
あ、
Assuming
ジ
Tony
ョシュ
will
はちゃん
allow.
と一緒に帰ってきてるんだ。オッケーオッケー。シワ解放。5600か。あー、引き寄せが使える。紙靴。封じ込めることができるダイヤモンドダスト。前方へ吹き飛ばす。吹き飛ばすのは良くないなぁ。あんまりねー。待って。タイタン。ワインドアップ強いんだけどなぁ。待って、私激震のままじゃん。なんでこれ、レイジングフィストに変えてないんだろう。バハムート系に変えるか。変えてみますか。待って。これだわ。どうしよっかな。これを、バームートに変えて、X を、シワに変えて、ストレットサイクロン
ガルーダで拘束してバハムートのギガフレア当てるとか。フロムインク先輩。
そうだね。メシノライズじゃなくてダイヤモンドダクトがいい。あ、なるほど。マスターしてたら、使えるんだ。なるほどね。あ、それ自体はいいな。で、レイジングフィストに変えて、で、これが、こっちで、これがこっちで、かな？
構成がいろいろあるからどれ組み合わせようって無限に悩むよね。フロムポンやるか。
そうだね。 ここら辺結局のところそんなによし、セーブ。こっち。オッケー。はい、と、いく。わけで、武器だけちょっと見に行こうね。ごめんね、女子はちょっと待ってて。来週まで待ってて。終わるよ。なんだったらお酒が飲みたい。ブラックさん。うん。285？
明日休みなんでしょ。
明日休みだね。ルーンブレード。これ。
No scratches,
これでしょ。これでしょ。
Bad, if I do say so myself.
で、スチール。これだ。ルーンクリセントか。デザートロースが足りないのね。オッケーオッケー。鳥はるか。ね。なるほどね。で、ルーンブレード。
You can thank me later. That it?
オッケー。明日、明後日、しあさって上杉だよー。でもあんまりね、長いことやってもね。後から見る人大変だからね。終わりです。お疲れ様でした。だんだん。明日、明後日、しあさってそうだね。何か配信はするかもしれないけど、約束はできません。ね。お疲れ様でした。みんなも、お休みの人はゆっくり休みましょう。お仕事の人は頑張ってください。ではでは、お疲れ様でした。それじゃあまたね。バイバイ。